This is a game that was somewhat or semi-recently recommended to me, called, as far as I can tell, Sturmovik, Birds of Prey. Now, I know the Sturmovik is a Russian plane, but from playing this game I can tell you that it's divided into half of an English campaign and half a Russian campaign. Somewhat disappointing to me that there's no option to play as the Germans, like in some older games like East Front, which probably no one plays anymore, so no one knows what East Front is, but okay, whatever. Oh well, I'll just make allusions to things that no one will get. So anyway, let's jump into the game. I've already finished the tutorial, and it opens up with this little pseudo-film scroll of World War II stuff. I think you all know what World War II is, so I don't really need to show you this. Alright, so let's jump right into the single player. I haven't played the online at all, so I'm judging this based on the single player only. So I'm just going to play the first mission or two of the campaign for this Let's Play, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, by the way, this is probably going to be my first Let's Play, or at least one of my first. So forgive me if I ramble on a little too much. Alright, so Baptism by Fire. I'm going to assume you all can read, so I'm not going to read you the mission statement. But, early in the war, Luftwaffe invading English Channel area, invading England, and we gotta shoot them down. Alright. So it's only the first mission, so I'm not expecting a ton of, challenge here. Looks like I'm going to have a wingman, and additional attempts. I'm not going to screw up that much, just 2 additional attempts will be fine. And it's on, like, the normal level difficulty, so it shouldn't be too hard. Alright, little loading screen here. By the way, the way I'm recording this, it's going to be in, like, 480i is what I'm recording it in, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Oh, hey, look, it's the guy in front of me. Let's shoot down my wingman. Yes! I shot down my own wingman. What now? Oh, what? I'm not allowed to kill him? Aw, well, I might as well crash then. Alright, note to self. Don't kill your wingman. I honestly didn't think the game would care about that. Let's watch the replay and just see what type of a bastard I am. Alright. So when's it start? Oh, okay. It's not a replay. It's the other people in my squadron flying towards our target. Okay. Let's try that again. Alright. This time for real. For real. For real. You know, couldn't they just skip that menu screen and just have an option to just jump to retry? Oh well, whatever. Alright, so you definitely get the feeling that you're in the air playing this game. Like, you look around and you really, like, it's fascinating to look at England and all the detail and stuff here. It's really like being in a plane for all of those of you who have been in a plane. And for me, it's been a long time since I've been in a small plane like these ones. Although not quite as small, of course. What I love is that these planes, despite being World War II planes, somehow have boost, which they justify as calling it war emergency power. And you can, if you time this right, hey look, the White Cliffs of Dover. Let's not fly into them. Hey look, a castle, that's cool. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the WEP, War Emergency Power. It's basically boost, and if you use it right, you can go at an infinite speed, pretty much. Like right now, I'm somehow going 650 miles an hour almost. These are World War II planes, and I just broke the freaking sound barrier. I don't think that's how it would work. You can fly over all of England in like, I don't know, a couple minutes. Alright, looks like we got a target. Let's go kill some people. That's what it's all about. Alright, looks like we have our ships out there. And it's going to be all about protecting them. Now, one thing I love about this game is the damage model. Hopefully you'll get a chance to see it on my plane. I know it's a weird thing to hope they'll get damaged, but whatever. So these are HE. That must be those Heinkel planes. Got one. Yeah, they're bombers. I do not know German, so sorry about butchering any names for these planes, but I think these are like Heinkels? Hinkels? Hinkel sounds stupid, probably Heinkel. And there are the parachute people trying to get out. Let's get this last asshole. Oh, there goes his wing. I love that too. Like, you can see his wing falling off. As far as plane combat goes, that's, I guess, graphic. Patrol the coastline to the west of Dover. Alright. You can watch enemies fall into the water. You can watch the parachutes fall into the water. And imagine them all drowning. Yeah, this game's kind of violent, actually, now that I think about it. Anyway, now I'm going, 900 miles an hour in a World War II propeller plane. Okay. I'll admit, I don't know where this game was made. Maybe it's meant to be kilometers per hour. And I'm no expert on the conversion between miles per hour and kilometers to hour. But I think once you get to where I'm at, which is almost over 1,100 kilometers per hour, something's wrong about this. Alright, here are 4 more of the Heinkel bombers. Let's get them. Ah, crap, my wing. But see, that's a cool little effect. Like, you can see my plane spinning, which is what would happen when the wing got damaged like that. And you can even see, like, part of the wing missing and then crash. I don't know why I exploded. That's a very ironic mission completed statement. I'm apparently a good partner. I just got a trophy for that. I guess that'll show up in the video. So then we get a little narration here. I don't know. For the first mission, I'd say that was an appropriate difficulty, actually. Some of the bombers will actually shoot at you from rear gunners, which is a really nice touch. It's something that I haven't seen in games like Ace Combat too much, at least not the ones I've played, but I've played mostly the PS2 ones rather than the recent ones. So overall, that was pretty short. I liked it. Short and sweet, and a nice little introduction. So you get the little pseudo-historical story here, or actually maybe it is historical, maybe they actually are reading someone's journal, I don't know. But you get the idea that the war's starting. And as far as I know, the planes are accurate. I love the plane models. I love the damage models. You got to see it a little bit there, but if you get shot, like, holes will get blown in your wings. And on the more realistic settings, it'll actually affect your performance, which is, I think, really cool. This is a game that kind of blurs the line between a simulator and just being a more Ace Combat, sort of an arcadey fighting game, flying game. Alright, so let's jump right into the second mission. I'll probably cut this into a second video.